am back once again, and this time I have what's probably the most popular character in like all of film right now. And yeah, this guy is kind of selling like hotcakes. And as you can see, I have both him and the Cliffjumper variant. So I decided to include Cliffjumper in this video because it's the same mold as the Bumblebee you see before you. It's just different colors, and he's going to stay probably by the door for now until I put Bumblebee in robot mode, and I can show you how the two look side by side. So here he is. This is not only just the Deluxe Bumblebee, but this is the Target exclusive Deluxe Bumblebee. Now, you can only get this version of Bumblebee if you live in the US or or a place that has a Target. And so in car mode, you might see that it doesn't really look much different at all from the normal release, but you will definitely start seeing some differences when we get into robot mode. So before I do transformation and stuff, I want to show his packaging. So this is what he came in. This is a very unique kind of packaging, and from what I've seen, Target is the only place that has this kind of packaging for some of their exclusive figures. So here's the back of it here, so you can see what I would probably assume would be the same image you would see on the back of a normal card, but with some of the paint differences that you're going to see in robot mode. So you can see how that looks there. Really interesting packaging. I might even like put it somewhere, or I don't know. It's just kind of cool that they're doing something like this to make it stand out a little more. So there's this packaging. One more thing before I start covering the transformation stuff is I picked up another thing from Target the same night I picked up the Bumblebee that you see. I finally got the actual movie itself right here on DVD. You can see how that looks here, and this is the version where you can slide this out, and there's a different image on each side, and that one's really cool. And yeah, really cool that I finally now have the movie and can watch it whenever I want. So I just wanted to show that here real quick. And yeah, so now let's actually do the transformation on Bumblebee here. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open the doors, kind of similar to the other Bumblebee I did a video on. And this I really like because the whole door actually swings open, and I think I stated in my previous video that I really love it when cars can do stuff like this in figure form. So that's really nice that it has that. Anyway, so from here, what I like to do is I like to take the roof here, separate it from the back, and let's see. This is going to kind of like swing away from itself here. We're going to do some more with that in a minute. And then I like to take these, grab it from here, and this is going to move out like that. So make it nice and away from the what will become the chest. So once you do that, I like to swing these around like so. That's going to be a thing you're going to see more in robot mode. And from here, let's see. You can kind of do this if you want. You don't really need to, but I like to do it just so I have some more room to work with. Just move his arms out like that. So after that, I'm going to split the back of the car here, like so. And if you're wondering what on earth that was, that's actually his weapon. And this is kind of cool that they even included this. It's his little Yeah, it's his little like hand cannon thing that he uses in the movie, which is kind of cool. And it also does something else too, but I'll cover that once I get him in robot mode. So I'm gonna set that away for now. So, turning to the back of the legs, gonna move these sections out like so, and this is his little automorph thing, I guess. You would take his foot and just kind of just hinge it out like that, and that also kind of does this section, which is kind of cool. So do the same thing on this side. Just grab his foot, hinge it down, get it positioned right, something like that. Yeah, something like that, I think. And there's his legs more or less done. Not bad. I like to also move these little bits down. You don't have to do that, but I like to. So from here, you're going to take his back, no, I'm sorry, not back, his front window, move that down, and then this can start coming down. And this is going to just do this until it gets to about here, and then you're going to want to move his arms and shoulders in like that, and so that you have enough clearance to move this all the way down. So now you can already start seeing some of the differences between this and the normal release. So now you can go ahead and move those little leg bits up like so. Get his arms situated here. You can just kind of position these really however, doesn't really matter, just whatever works for you. So I'm going to do that here. Do the same thing on the other side. Mine's a little stiff in some areas, so sorry if it looks a little rough with this footage. Might be easier for you though. So get his arms situated like that, and this is a nice thing, a really nice thing that they didn't really have to do, but I'm really kind of glad they did. You can actually move these chest sections up like so, and make it a little bit more movie accurate, which is really nice. So once you do that, just make sure you have everything looking pretty natural, I guess. And here you basically have him. Give him a stand. There you have him in robot mode there. And so I'll go ahead and cover this now before I forget. So this is his weapon, and what this actually does is you can actually split it down the middle, and now he has a blade, which is pretty cool. I don't really think he used this. I don't think he used a blade like this in the movie, but it's still kind of cool that the weapon could even do that. And to have him hold it, you just position it to his hand here, and it will snap into place if you give it a nice little push. And now you have him with his weapon. So let me fix his arm up a little bit here. There we go. Make it look a little bit better. Yeah, you can even move his hand too, which is nice. So yeah, there you have him in robot mode, and his colors are really nice. The Target exclusive version of this guy, you can see he has some, he has what they're calling Allspark Blue, I think, and yeah, I think that's what they're calling it. He has some Allspark Blue in some different places, like up here on his upper chest, and signs of the legs, the waist, a little bit on the arms too. So yeah, we got him in robot mode now, so now I can move Cliffjumper here, over here, so you can kind of see how these two look side by side. And I'm going to be honest, even if you get the Cliffjumper version of this guy, he looks pretty cool. The colors look quite nice on both. I'd argue that the Target exclusive Bumblebee looks a little bit nicer, like the colors pop a little bit more. But yeah, if you can find any version of this mold, I highly recommend you pick it up, because even if you're not really a big fan of the robot modes for whatever reason, then at least you have a really nice looking car mode that you can put up on your shelf or desk or something. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually cover the other transformation this time around. But this time, I'm going to do it with Cliffjumper. So, let me adjust myself slightly. So Cliffjumper here, or still Bumblebee, whichever version of the mold you get, transform him back, going to unhook, kind of hook, whatever, just disconnect his weapon from his wrist. You can fold this back up, like so. You can set it aside for now. So, let's see. You can move his chest bits down like that. Here's something I like to do. With his arms, I just like to do this, and then twist them outward like that. That'll actually make it a little bit easier to kind of maneuver when in a later step. So, move his wrist up like that, swing that around, twist that out. One thing I want to cover before I forget again is these shoulder bits. You're going to want to be a little careful with these. Now, on both of my figures here, they're pretty secure in there, but you don't want to put a lot of pressure on it if you're pulling it, because it's going to come right off, and it's a small piece, so you might lose it or something. So just wanted to cover that because I'm trying to be informative with this. So once you do that, move these shoulders out. Then you can, I think I'm missing some. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm missing a little something here. Take this little bit back here, move that out, and then you can lift up the chest and you can start kind of forming it here. So just keep kind of just maneuver things around until you can have some free range of movement there. You can already see the front of his car coming back together. So take his legs, hitch those back like so. Pretty easy with the automorph, I'll say. So nice that it doesn't take as much work. With the arms, you're going to want to shift the upper arms in, otherwise you might have some problems like that. So everything just kind of starts to align itself a little bit. Once you do that, take his little wheel well sections here, rotate them around, and just give them a nice push in on both sides. And you can see that. Oh, yep, see, it just kind of happened there. As I said, you're going to want to be careful with these pieces. What happened on mine here is this got a little bit too close to the region here, so I'm just going to slide that back in. But yeah, once you do that, this is really cool how you can even do this. You can take his weapon here, and there is a hole on the inside of his leg that this will go into, and there's one on both sides. So you put that in, and you can squeeze his legs together, and it will hold the weapon nicely in place there, and giving them some weapon storage, and also filling in the gap in the other side of the car, which is really cool. So once you have that, this is already kind of line to go in. Just take these, I'm gonna put them back here like so, snap them together, just hook that back onto the windows here, and then just take the doors and close them right up like so. And that is how you transform the Bumblebee or Cliffjumper here back into car mode. So there you have it. And yeah, he's definitely, Bumblebee here is definitely the most popular character of the movie from what I'm seeing, just right behind Optimus and Barricade. So I'm pretty glad I got this. He's got some nice details. The robot mode looks pretty accurate, all things considered, with the exception of the head, obviously, but I'm kind of already used to that by now. And yeah, really, really nice looking car mode. And so yeah, I think I covered nearly everything there. His articulation, you can, well, it's still a little basic, but you can do some things still, get in some cool poses. Hands can move, legs can go in and out, bend, feet move a little bit, transformation. Very similar to what you saw on the other Bumblebee that I did a video of, but a little bit better, I'd say. Just a little bit. So, I think I covered everything now. So yeah, I hope this was informative, and happy hunting if you choose to try to find this guy, because he is kind of flying off the shelves. So yeah, have a good one.